Coming up next, the Spurs take it. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports.
Hey, Kevin. Giroux.
Terrific. David, thanks. And the starting group for the Spurs. Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Forbes in at the 2. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center position. Aldridge, good.
It's an underrated strength of LaMarcus Aldridge, able to power in the shot even when being fouled.
Outside, Ball. Williamson looking it over. That shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking...
That's a great dunk!
Freakish. Man overboard.
Wow.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Now, here's Ball. From 11 feet away, Favors. Great positioning on the putback.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Here's DeRozan. Aldridge dishes to Murray. Here is Forbes, guarded by Holiday. The shot's good from Forbes. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. New Orleans moving it around. Oh!
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Holiday. Lyles kicks to Murray. There's the triple. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Pass to Ingram. Back to Ball. It's Ingram on the wing. Puts it up. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Pass to Aldridge. Murray dishes to Aldridge, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles, and it's White in for Bryn Forbes. Gay misses. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Ingram. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the 2 teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the 2 teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. New Orleans making some changes here. Melly is checked in for Favors, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. The Spurs also changing it up. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan, and it's Mills in for Murray.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pelicans trail by 6. Outside, Ball. To the paint. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, it is big trouble.
.114 left in the first quarter. Now here's Bellinelli. No good from outside. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here's Williamson. In the corner, it's Ingram. Pass to Redick. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Here's Williamson. Out left to the wing. They shoot again. A nice shot by Melly.
Well, this is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
Bellinelli passes to Purtle. To the middle. Ingram with the steal. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
And another turnover here by San Antonio. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Williamson. Jackson Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And it's Jackson in for Ball. And San Antonio with the change here too. Lyles checked in for Bellinelli. Jackson kicks to Redick. It's a tie game in New Orleans. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
On the court for San Antonio, we've got Trey Lyles. He's out there with Purtle. Rudy Gay is out there with Mills. And it's Walker in at the 2 spot.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Outside, Walker. Back to Forbes. Lyles kicks to Purtle. Now here's Gay. D right on him. Tries again. Here's Forbes. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Forbes has got 5 now.
And when Purtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Here's Jackson. Rebounded by the Spurs. Drew Holiday is checked in for J.J. Redick. Then for the Spurs, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Rudy Gay. Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by Hart.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Jackson dishes to Holiday. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Hayes the pass to Okafor. Sinks that one from the post. Okafor's got his first points in this one.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Walker dishes to Aldridge. The pass to Lyles. Shoots from 12. It's good.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Pelicans trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Poked loose. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And the shot goes in.
And talk about a strong finisher. DeRozan will challenge anyone when he's looking to score.
Passes it to Hart. And here's Hayes, covered by Lyles. Hayes with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 5 to shoot. Hart. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
A good jumper with long arms, and it's that size that LaMarcus knows all that well. Doesn't want to give up any easy baskets.
Walker the pass to Aldridge. Another one falls for San Antonio.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Outside for Jackson. And it's Hayes in the corner. Outside Holiday. From past the arc. He can't get it to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Nicolo Melli comes in for Hayes. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Jackson.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Bellinelli passes to Aldridge. Over Favors. Aldridge misses.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Pass to Melli. Right side Favors. Ingram wide open, and the three ball is good. Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
They expect Brandon Ingram to give them a constant inside-outside threat. He's got the go-ahead from three-point line whenever he wants it.
White against Holiday. On the wing, Bellinelli. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, how about Ball? Usually he's the guy throwing it. This time he's the one finishing it off.
Murray outside. Ingram against DeRozan. Feeds to Aldridge. Tips it. And it's DeRozan with the extra effort. DeRozan's got 9 points.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Pass to Melli. The dish now to Ball. Out to Ingram. Just 3 on the clock. That shot missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been...
That'll do it for the first half. It's the Spurs. They lead by 7.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They played very good basketball in the second quarter. The scoreboard tells the story as they're leading. And that'll about do.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close. I I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Murray outside. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Spurs lead by 5.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait. And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
2 seconds left. Williamson against Lyles. Left side favors. 5 on the clock for 3. Ingram. Another shot. And the shot is long. And it's DeRozan with the ball for San Antonio. They've led by as much as 10. And Forbes kicks to Aldridge. Forbes the pass to Murray. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Murray against Ball. Murray kicks to Lyles. Great look, but off the mark. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Williamson's got 10 points in the game.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Spurs passing it around. Murray the pass to DeRozan. Back to Murray. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Jumps up and slam dunk by Ingram.
Just love it when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
On the wing, DeRozan. And there's the pass to Lyles. DeRozan trying to get open, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Ball kicks to Williamson. And he converts the layup. Williamson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pelicans.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Back to Forbes. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Spurs shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for DeMar DeRozan. White, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for Murray. Jackson kicks to Redick. Shoots over White. That one wide left. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Gay. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. White the pass to Mills. Now Lyles. And the shot goes down.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Hayes in the post. Left side Jackson. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Spurs lead by 3. And do not go away. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Spurs. Hill's out there with Derek White. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Hart, a beautiful reverse layup. Hart's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for New Orleans. San Antonio leading. Inside. Kicks it out to Gay. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for the Spurs. It's Redick on the wing. Here's Melly. Passes it to Hart. 4 on the clock. Redick with the 3. Bellinelli pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And finished off by Walker.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Pirtle with the steal. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. White against Redick, and White kicks to Gay. Pulls up on the elbow. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Well, he's dialed in right now in the in-between game. I'd love to see Rudy Gay capitalize there.
It's Redick on the wing. To the paint. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket for Okafor.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
On the wing, Holiday. Back to Okafor. New Orleans moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Pirtle with the steal. And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And Walker throws it down.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Pass to Melly. Right side, Redick. Outside, Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Here's Okafor. The shot missing. And the Spurs going the other way now. It's White on the wing. Back to Pirtle. He dishes it to Bellinelli. Pirtle, high post. White, left side. Kicks to Bellinelli. No good on the triple. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Holiday. Nails the baby hook. Holiday's got his first bucket of the night.
And you have to love how Holiday came up big with the shot. That's the kind of leadership you want to see from him.
Pass to Bellinelli. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Pirtle's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 3. Hart the pass to Melly. He feeds it to Okafor. And the layup falls.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
It's White on the wing. Bellinelli up top. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Ball kicks to Holiday. Back to Ball. And stolen by Aldridge. They're running. Here's DeRozan, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
And it's Ball penetrating. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Aldridge. Here is Forbes. The pass to Murray. From the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. And now it's an 8-point San Antonio lead. To the middle and stolen by Murray. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Here's DeRozan, and so it's San Antonio with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got DeRozan. Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. The 3 from Morant. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here is Forbes. Pass to DeRozan. In the corner, Murray with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Forbes, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, a good shot blocker who competes hard on defense. Defenders better think twice before trying Valanciunas.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, and both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. Are you for real? Morant, way up. That move was fire.
Murray against Morant. Murray the pass to Aldridge. Dishes it to DeRozan. Spurs passing it around. Aldridge misses. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Picked off in midair. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
To the inside. Lyles. Rebounded by Jackson.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Jackson. Shots good by Lyles. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Winslow dishes to Morant. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's DeRozan. Stolen by Brooks. Valanciunas inside. Aldridge is there. Brooks with no one around. And Valanciunas kicks to Brooks. Count that one.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Spurs trail by 8. Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Winslow against DeRozan. And the layup is good.
Possessing great size at his position, DeRozan's muscular frame allows him to convert through the contact.
Morant kicks to Winslow. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. It's stolen by DeRozan. Outside Aldridge. DeRozan passes to Forbes. Lyles with it, guarded by Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. It's Morant with the drive. He can't get that one to fall.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Forbes kicks to Aldridge. Top of the key. DeRozan. And it's DeRozan with the extra effort. DeRozan's got 6.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for San Antonio, Derek White is out there with Mills. Then there's Bellinelli. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Gay in at the 4-man position. Out to White. It's tipped. Here's Melton. No good with the layup.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gia. He works hard, shows good instincts, reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physically. He can get you out of your rhythm.
Shots good by Mills.
And when Poeltl sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Kicks it out to Jones. Clark left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anderson can't get it to go. San Antonio trailing here. Bellinelli dishes to Poeltl. Gay outside. Over Anderson. Gay can't get it to go.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
No good from Clark. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Mills with it. Jones covering. Shoots from 12. Gay can't hit. Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Poeltl, the pass to Gay. It's good. This game is all even. Gay's got his first basket of the night.
And Gay is surprisingly finessing the paint. A real offensive juggernaut.
There's the dish to Clark. To the wing on the left. Here's Melton. White covering. 6 to shoot. Anderson against Gay. Clark dishes to Anderson. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And here's Mills for 3. It's Clark with the rebound. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Here's Anderson. Some solid defense from Gay. Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clark for 3. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Tyus Jones. The Spurs also changing it up. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Bellinelli. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Patty Mills.
And you've seen the growth in DeRozan as a ball handler. They're making the right decision in the pick and roll.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. A different look now for San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Perk. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gay. And Murray's subbed in for White. Brooks with the bucket.
Now this is a good sign for sure. Look at the confidence Brooks has, taking and making it there.
Murray left side. Passes it to Lyles. Spurs working the ball around now. From deep. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Shakes him. And it's sent back by Aldridge. 29 seconds left to play here in the half. Now here's DeRozan. Back to Aldridge. Lyles kicks to DeRozan. Murray, the pass to Lyles. Second chance shot. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Jackson. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the...
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie, for the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. At one stretch in the opening period, they filled up. And that'll do.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. For Memphis, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6.
They needed that. I mean, they were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
Down low, stolen by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. Winslow's running. Morant with it, outguarded by Murray. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, he's got some hops. Morant loves to attack the rim when he gets the chance. Any chance.
Forbes dishes to DeRozan. Murray outside. Greg, as a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day who was my favorite. You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Forbes the pass to Aldridge. And the rejection by Jackson. Murray against Morant. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside DeRozan. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. Over to the left wing. Pass to Lyles. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And again, Memphis running the court in transition. And that one's good. Morant.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Outside for Murray. Shoots over Morant. Forbes the pass to DeRozan. Will it go? And DeRozan throws it down.
And guys, he's been a pro for a long time. DeRozan still with the hops to flush. And boy, does he get up quick.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Bellinelli, he's checked in for San Antonio. Gay comes in for Murray.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Inside. And Jang gets it to go.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Forbes the pass to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush.
Here's Jones, and he lays it straight in. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Memphis leading by 15. On the court right now for the Spurs. Pirtle is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Derek White. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Walker in at the shooting guard position. Gay inside. Defended by Anderson. White wide open. He fires. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. Walker against Anderson. Rudy Gay on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Pirtle. Shoots from 12. And that one's good by Gay. Gay's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Spurs. Melton passes to Clark. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, Bellinelli. And here's Walker outside. Kicks it out to Gay. On the wing, Bellinelli. Now the pass to Gay. Feeds it to Pirtle. And he can't bank that one in. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. And Rudy Gay picks up a foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Valanciunas is checked in for the Grizzlies. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Mills is checked in. And there it is for him. Anderson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Here's Gay. Pass to Mills. Outside, White. Stolen by Anderson. Passes to Gutterich. Back to Valanciunas. Pass to Clark. This one for three. San Antonio with the rebound.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gay kicks to Walker. Pirtle, the pass to Walker. Clock at 6. Spurs working the ball around now. No good. Nice D from Valanciunas. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. From deep three-point range, the putback, and staying with the play, Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Mills with it. He's against Anderson. Gay scanning the floor. They could use a bucket. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Anderson passes to Valanciunas. To the inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Back to Walker. There's the pass to Mills. He feeds it to Pirtle. Back to Mills. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Valanciunas.
Well, he showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
Grizzlies have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Drills it from outside.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jones with it. Out to the right wing. Valanciunas finds Jones. 5 to shoot. Mark against Gay. It's good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
White left side. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Kicks it out to Gay. Pirtle dishes to Mills. Off target from outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on Hey, Dave.
Hey, good evening, Ken.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Murray. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Here's San Antonio now. Outside DeRozan. And stolen by Bielitsa. Bogdanovich finds Bielitsa. To the middle. Here's Bagley. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Murray surveying the D. The shot's good.
A tough cover because Murray thrives in the pick and roll. He can beat you with the shot or the pass.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
And that one, good.
Savvy assist by the veteran Aldridge. Sees the missed defensive rotation and takes advantage.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
You see with DeMar, the long step on the drive, then quick to go airborne.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's Murray. Aldridge, no luck.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. DeRozan's got his second bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Bagley with the bucket.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Here is Forbes. Aldridge kicks to DeRozan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Forbes. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Giles checked in for the Kings. Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. Derek White comes in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Murray. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Murray's got 6 points. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well, I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Kings trail by 4. Bazemore finds Hield. Bazemore against Bellinelli. Hield. The fader. Here's Joseph. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And Joseph drops them both. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. On the wing, Bellinelli. Pass to Pirtle. He kicks to Mills. Parker against Gay. 5 on the clock. Pirtle. No good. Shot missing. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. San Antonio leading. 50 seconds left in the first. Bellinelli with the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And it's all evened up.
If you watch Bazemore over the years, you know that his game is about grit and effort.
White against Hield. The putback. The pass to Bellinelli. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. Pirtle. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Hield dishes to Parker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He's off on the second. Left side, Walker. Off target at the rim. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Spurs. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Jakob Pirtle up there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Bellinelli. Then it's Mills. And it's Walker in at the 2 spot. Now here's Gay. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the shot is good.
At this stage in his career, Rudy does most of his damage with the jumper.
And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the long-time NBA veteran, Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but, boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, GA. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph.
And how about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
And it goes down 2 points. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Walker against Hield. It's Holmes, high post. A putback. And Pirtle pulls it down.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Gay. And the call. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
To Bagley. The kick out to Fox. To the paint. It's Bielitsa. Out of hand on it. And he gets it back. A second chance effort. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. In the corner, Murray with it. Gay outside. Pass to Lyles. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bogdanovich against DeRozan. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Inside. And the dunk by Lyles.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Bagley the pass to Fox. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
DeRozan surveying the D. Pass to Aldridge. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
1:58 left in the first half. Bielitsa misses. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. For 3, Murray. DeRozan. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. DeRozan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
Did you see the height he got on his vertical? I would love to see DeMar DeRozan hit the offensive glass more often.
Basket counts.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it. In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit. Shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
Here's Fox following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Marvin Bagley. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Fox. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. Bellinelli comes in for Rudy Gay. Derek White's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. That's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Back to Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Mills can't hit.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Bellinelli finds White. Pirtle with the ball. On the wing, Bellinelli.
Defense, that's how Bazemore carved out.
And so it's San Antonio in the driver's seat, up 8 points.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson along. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the 3. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious
at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Pass to Lyles. Lets a floater go. Bagley with the block. Murray kicks to Forbes. From deep. Here's DeRozan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Craig, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim. And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control. All the officials are all over that one.
The Kings making a switch here. Holmes checked in. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Now here's Bogdanovich following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Holmes against Lyles. Bogdanovich, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against San Antonio. For Sacramento, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Parker's checked in for Bagley. San Antonio also making some changes. Gay comes in for Lyles, and Walker subbed in for Murray. The kick out to Walker. Launches a 3, bangs home the trifecta. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Cutting his teeth in his Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Here's Bogdanovich. Walker with the rebound. Spurs leading by 9. Here's Forbes. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Bogdanovich passes to Parker. Barnes looking around. The tray. Drops in the tray. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
When Barnes has space to fire from deep, you usually just assume it's going in. Very dangerous from outside.
Forbes the pass to Aldridge. Back to Walker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. It's DeRozan with the drive. And finished off by DeRozan.
And you have to love the way DeRozan went at the rim. He knows he's at his best when he's the aggressor.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Barnes passes to Holmes. The kick out to Barnes. And the pass to Holmes. Outside, Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he is checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Derek White's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And it's Mills in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Bellinelli following the basket by Buddy Hield. Gay dishes to Bellinelli. Feeds to Pirtle. Wants to get it to Bazemore and does. Down low, here's Hield, and he uses the glass on the layup. Hield's got 9.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Mills in the corner. Back to Bellinelli. Kicks it to Pirtle. It's Gay on the way. Fires from 18. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Marco Bellinelli. That is his first foul of the game. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Fox looking it over. 4 seconds left. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, we've got White. Pirtle is out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Bellinelli, and it's Murray in at the point guard. To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Healed outside. Lets it fly. Doesn't go for him. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. White finds Pirtle. On the wing, Bellinelli. Now, here's Lyles. Over Giles. Three-pointer. The shot by Bellinelli. No good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
Here's Murray following the basket by Buddy Hield. Passes it to Pirtle. Back to Murray. Here's Lyles. The rebound by Giles. The Kings trail by 7. Outside, Fox. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is good. Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. San Antonio also making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jakob Pirtle. And it's DeRozan in for Bellinelli. Now, here's Aldridge. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Here's DeRozan. The Kings getting the bucket. And here we go with Giles running it up the court. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Hield.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Out to DeRozan. Lyles passes to Aldridge. Back to Lyles. And he banks in the layup. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Great look. LaMarcus may be a shoot-first guy, but also very unselfish.
Pass to Giles. There's the dish to Bagley. Murray against Fox. Back to Bagley. Yes, that goes in.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
And White kicks to Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Hield can't hit. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 6-point game.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Now, here's Fox. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. DeRozan passes to White. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. The 3 from Barnes. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. San Antonio leading by 8. Pass to Wiles. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Spurs.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DeMar DeRozan.
Out of bounds.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
Bielitsa, he checks in for the Kings. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray against Fox. And it's Sacramento's ball, trailing by 10. Sacramento moving it around. Barnes outside. Inside. Bielitsa lays it up off the glass.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Medu passes to Mills. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. And so it's San Antonio with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA GA.
Hey, Kevin.
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5. And for San Antonio, Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. Holiday finds Williamson.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Ingram against Lyles. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. Now here's Murray. Now DeRozan. The pass to Lyles. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
He's an explosive, athletic guard. And I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Now here's DeRozan. Here's Murray.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Now here's Ball. Guarded closer. Back to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Williamson.
You know, DeRozan has to put so much into the offensive end, you wonder if his defense suffers at times, but not that time. He was all over that shot.
Spurs have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Murray left side. DeRozan scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Aldridge, no luck.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Favors at the elbow. Out to Ingram. Launches it. It's rebounded by Aldridge. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 2. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Holiday dishes to Ingram. Holiday, the pass to Favors. In the corner, it's Ingram. Back to Favors. Misses in close.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Forbes. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Favors passes to Ball. For 3, Ingram trains the three-pointer.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes just light up. His shooting is just out of sight.
It's Aldridge high post. And Aldridge slams it in.
He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Ball up top. He's covered by Murray. And Favors kicks the ball. Outside Holiday. And that one is off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Outside DeRozan. Wide open look here for Murray. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Back to Ingram. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, Ball showing you some nice physicality and strength there. You've got to have confidence in yourself to be able to draw fouls and play through contact like that.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Bounce pass from Pirtle. Here's Gay. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Hayes with it. Over Bellinelli. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New Orleans with their lead. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying times.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for New Orleans right now, Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Hart in at the 3 spot. Here's White. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's Mills. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Passes it to Hart. It's Redick on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Hart kicks to Redick. Beyond the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Kicks it out to Gay. To the wing right side. Pass to Bellinelli. Mills dishes to Pirtle. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Pirtle's got his second basket.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Redick for 3. Lets it go with the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. For 3. Up again. It's good on the putback. Pirtle's got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Hart the pass to Hayes. Here's Melli. He's covered by Gay. Left side Jackson. They need this one. He lays it in. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
White against Redick. Pass to Mills. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Misses the jumper. Here's Hart. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor is checked in for Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson. Ingram outside. Back to Williamson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
For 3, Murray. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Shots good by Lyles.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here is Holiday, and here's Ingram from the arc.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the left wing. Williamson against Lyles. DeRozan passes to Lyles. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Murray right side. Over Holiday. Aldridge, no one. And he beat. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, mentioned by some as a future MVP candidate. Kenny, what will Zion... And that's going to...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Murray. DeRozan out there with Lyles. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. And the rejection by Favors. And they get it back. Lyles with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
Now here's Ingram. On the wing, Holiday. He dishes it to Favors. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Williamson. 6 points for him. Holiday against Murray. Back to Ball. Forbes with the rebound. San Antonio leading. Murray outside. Down low. It's tipped. Lyles kicks to DeRozan. Now the dish to Murray. Over Holiday. Murray, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
So it's the Spurs now, following the score by New Orleans. Forbes dishes to Aldridge. Gets an open look and hits. Aldridge has got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Ingram outside. Holiday against Murray. Holiday, the pass to Favors. The shot, no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Ball against Murray. The pass to Lyles. Outside for Murray. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Guys, that's a more reliable shot for Murray than a pull-up jumper. I like to see him fire away in that situation.
Ingram passes to Favors. Out to Ingram. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions.
Boy, I like the work Aldridge did there. Good hustle. Nice job getting good position.
Murray with it. Favors picks him up. Passes it to Forbes. Gets a hand on it, and it's DeRozan with the extra effort. And it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now, here's Ball. Williamson left side. Favors, and it's good. 2 points.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Here's Murray. Pass to Lyles. Up and in on the layup. Lyles got the lead back up to 6 now for the Spurs.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. And Derek Favors picks up a foul. That's his first foul. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. 34 seconds left in the third. But they'll get another chance. Goes back up. White wide open. He fires. Pirtle kicks to Bellinelli. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Bellinelli's got his first bucket in this one. Hart the pass to Melli. Back to Hart. It's stolen by Bellinelli. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Yep, that one goes. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Yeah, it's important for Gay to be able to finish in traffic. I mean, he's so much better when he shows some physicality and toughness.
And so it's San Antonio going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Pelicans trail by 10. So for New Orleans right now, they're back. Ball and Redick. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. And it's Melli in at the power forwards position. Ball, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Okafor, left side, Ball, 6 to shoot, and out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Hayes, he's checked in for Nicolo Melli. And here's Mills. Walker finds Mills. Right side to Walker, back to Mills. Takes a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Now here is Pirtle. And a wide open look for Walker. And Gabe with the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 18. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Shots good by Walker.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pirtle with the double team. Hayes the pass to Okafor. Redick against White. Redick dishes to Okafor. Over Gay. Rebounds San Antonio. Pirtle's got 7 rebounds in the game. Gay kicks to Mills. Lets the 3 fly. Kicks it out to Gay. Fires from deep. He feeds it to Pirtle. Here's the 3. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Pirtle. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Patty Mills. Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And here's Gay outside. Another miss by Gay. Pelicans trail by 18. Okafor, the pass to Redick. And the 3 off target. San Antonio with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Pass to DeRozan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Good on the bucket.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Spurs.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jakob Pirtle.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Outside for Redick. Hayes the pass to Redick. Back to Hayes. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. There's Walker with the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
On the wing, Jackson. Right wing. Shoots it up. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 17-4 run. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Mills, guarded by Jackson. Mills can't hit. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. And the dunk by Jackson.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, this game could...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and... The view from the skies above downtown. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for the Spurs, we've got Trey Lyles. Also LaMarcus Aldridge out there. DeJounte Murray is out there at DeRozan. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Morant. Valanciunas inside. He's covered by Murray. No good from Valanciunas.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
They get it back. Here's Morant. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Constantly competing. Morant is a terrific rebounder for his position and also a terrific finisher.
Here is Forbes. Brooks covering. Now Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yeah, Jay. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. Because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him. He found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rush his release a little bit.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Trying to get open is Brooks. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Here's Forbes. And it's off from 3-point range. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And there's the pass to Brooks. And that one drops.
Inside, Brooks goes all out, willing to fight hard to get to his shot.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Morant against Murray. Outside Aldridge. Here's Forbes. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Memphis leading by 4 to the paint. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Winslow finds Brooks. It's Morant with the drive.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
Passes to Murray. Dishes it to DeRozan. The feed to Aldridge. Back to DeRozan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles. Whitey's checked in for Brent Forbes. And it's Mills in for Murray. Now here's Jones. Feeds to Clark. Clock at 6. Jones kicks to Clark. Pass to Anderson. And that one's good by Clark.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Pass to Mills. Gay with it. Jones covering. Gay passes to Mills. It's stolen by Jones. Melton feeling it out a bit. Jones dishes to Anderson. Here's Melton. He feeds it to Clark. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Brandon Clark. Anderson is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2. Clock at 2. White the pass to Pirtle. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. Oh, good with the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 8, pushing it up. The kick out to Anderson. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Clark with a wide open look, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And when Gay is nearby, you have to be aware of his vertical. He really rocks the rims on these jams.
Anderson against Gay. Clark outside. There's the pass to Melton. Clark. And Clark is right there. Clark's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Shot's good by Walker.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track. Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
Passes it to Melton. Memphis needs to get off a shot here, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
A different look now for San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Pirtle. Trey Lyles comes in for Rudy Gay. And Murray's subbed in for White. Here's Murray up on top. Guarded by Morant. Aldridge. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market, with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, DA. And the Spurs with some changes. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Bellinelli. And it's Mills in for Walker. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And Mills kicks to Aldridge. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. It's rebounded by Memphis. And it's Memphis on the break. And finished off by Morant.
Man, he's got some hops. Morant loves to attack the rim when he gets the chance. Any chance.
Murray outside. Pass to Mills from outside the arc. Brooks against DeRozan. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Murray against Morant. Aldridge trying to break free.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. And now it's an 8-point Memphis lead. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Murray for 3. The shot that time not on target.
And they continue to control the glass.
Morant with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. Aldridge with it. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Forbes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
With strength and...
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They have an 8-point lead. And Shaq, let's get your... And that'll do it.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
We've got DeRozan. Aldridge out there with Lyles. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Just 5 to shoot. And DeRozan kicks to Lyles. Aldridge trying to break free. They get a hand on it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Lyles. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Poked away and stolen by Aldridge. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Puts up a 3. That shot is off. And it's Memphis the other way. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Morant left side. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So a 3-point play chance for him.
And the focus Morant possesses, I mean, outstanding at taking punishment, finding ways to finish through contact.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Trey Lyles. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did.
Just reliable guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Second shot opportunity, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
Murray kicks to DeRozan. Tipped away. To the middle. Morant passes to Winslow, and he gets it to go. Winslow's got his first 2 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Murray, good.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
It's Morant with the drive. Count it. Morant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Murray, the pass to Pirtle. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. For the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Clark kicks to Morant. Back to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. And Aldridge comes over to help. Valanciunas. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Gay against Anderson from the line. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Jones in the post. White's there. Jones, no luck. Spurs trail by 7. Inside. Brooks against Bellinelli. Gay outside. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Walker. Lyles passes to Gay. Pass to Lyles. And the rejection by Jackson. The 3-pointer, no good. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. It's the Grizzlies leading by. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Anderson and Jackson inside. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2. Bellinelli passes to Lyles. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Spurs trail by 7. It's stolen by Jones. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
This is what the coach likes seeing from Brooks. I mean, making an effort to improve his passing.
Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. Outside, White. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Memphis leading by 8. Here's Melton. Missed inside. And for the Spurs, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Mills dishes to Gay. Back to Mills. Now the pass to Lyles. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Anderson against Gay. Count the basket.
Thanks to Kyle Anderson's size advantage over most of his matchups, he's an effective interior scoring option.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Mills with it. Jones covering. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Jones is running. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Lyles against Anderson. No good with the elbow jumper. Spurs trail by 8. Lyles kicks to Gay. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Out to White. Rudy Gay on the wing. Over Anderson. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Jones. And it's Memphis on the break. Anderson right side. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Memphis with it. To the right side. To the inside. Jackson passes to Anderson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on White.
Look, he's looking more active there. When Kyle Anderson forces the issue, it makes the defense get aggressive.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Gay. DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Derek White. And Murray's subbed in for Patty Mills. Brooks dishes to Winslow. Back to Brooks. Takes the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
The Grizzlies making a change here. Gutterich is checked in. Out to the wing. A 3 from Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Grizzlies.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And finished off by Morant.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Forbes the pass to Aldridge. Over Jackson. And it's Aldridge missing. And so here's Memphis. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Gutterich. Now here's Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. Fires for three. DeRozan with the rebound. And it's DeRozan with the ball for San Antonio. 15-point game. Stolen by Anderson. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Don't leave Mills open.
And here's Mills from the arc. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And for the Spurs, we've got DeRozan. Aldridge out there with Lyles. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Now, here's Lyles. In the corner, Murray with it. 6 to shoot. Shot's good by Lyles. Lyles got the first points up on the board here for the Spurs.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's Fox. Rebound by Murray.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
To the paint. DeRozan against Barnes. And stolen by Bielitsa. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And finished off by Bagley.
Bagley knows in this offense you got to get out and run. Does a good job in transition.
First quarter just over a minute played. Murray kicks to DeRozan. Murray outside. Shoots over Fox. Offensive rebound. Aldridge, the pass to Lyles. That one goes in.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Fox dishes to Bagley. Back to Fox.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
DeRozan with it. Guarded now by Barnes. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Aldridge, the pass to Lyles. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Up top, Bagley. Back to Fox. Outside, Bagley. Pass to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Now, Bielitsa. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, DeRozan. Pass to Lyles. Murray kicks to DeRozan. Down low. Here's Lyles. It's deflected. Now here's Bagley. Outside, Fox. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Bielitsa. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer, and he knew he could reward a teammate that time.
Mills can't hit. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Kings. Parker up top. He's covered by Gay. It's stolen by DeRozan. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Finished off the break.
Well, a pretty decent distributor at his position. Rudy's good at getting rid of the ball that time.
Healed outside. Mills with the steal. And here we go with DeRozan. Running it up the middle. Pirtle kicks to DeRozan. Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well schooled in the ways of the pick and roll. Mills plays that one to perfection.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Joseph looking around. Pass to Giles. Pirtle with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Stolen by Joseph. Here's Bazemore, and the dunk by Bazemore.
As soon as Bazemore sees he has a chance to run in transition, he gets to his spot and takes full advantage.
And here's Mills from the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's San Antonio leading by just one. Live from the AT&T Center in San And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Parker, and it's Holmes in at the center. Good work defensively by Holmes.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Joseph, the pass to Parker. Plays it up and banks it in. Parker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And White kicks to Bellinelli. Wasted no time on that one. Bellinelli's got his first points of the game. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Hield from outside. And Pirtle pulls it down. San Antonio with the ball. Inside, and then Gay with the dunk.
Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
Bellinelli against Bazemore.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Hield against Walker. Back to Holmes. Pirtle with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Gay with the ball. They get it again. Walker in the post. Covered by Hield. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's his first foul. A different look now for San Antonio. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Purdy. Kyle comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Derek White. The Kings trailing. Fox with it. Now guarded by Murray. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Fox feeling it out a bit. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Well, he's become a defensive anchor here for this team over the past couple seasons. Great timing on the block there.
For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Bielitsa kicks to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Bagley's so skilled as a big and using that quickness.
Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4-men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Marco Bellinelli. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Spurs. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Bellinelli. And it's Mills in for Bryn Forbes. The Kings also at the sub. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Fox against Murray. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 1:15 left in the first half of the game. The pass to Lyles over Bjelica.
Helps to have Bjelica defending like this and staying active on that end of the floor.
And here comes the break. Here's Giles. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Murray kicks to Lyles. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got his fourth rebound in this one. Outside, Fox. It's Bjelica. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Bjelica can surprise you at times, not just as a shooter, but pump faking, putting the ball on the deck, and trying to become a playmaker. As long as he's under control, he can do some nice things out there.
Fields checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Barnes. Murray with the defensive effort. Spurs trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Looking to end the run. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the bust. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you. And quite possibly the fastest player in the league. The Aaron Fox is a budding star. Does the Diesel and
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. And Murray, here we go. Drops in the layup for 2. Murray's got his first basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Wide open look here for Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And now the Kings fast break. Fox leading the charge. Outside Bogdanovich. Dishes it to Bagley. That's good from Fox on the assist by Bagley. And now it's an 8-point Kings lead.
Well, trying to figure out ways to score through contact, De'Aaron Fox does not back down.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Fox. DeRozan passes to Lyles. He kicks it to Forbes. That three off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Lyles. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Murray. Sacramento also making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore comes in for Bojan Bogdanovic. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Bagley. Kept alive. Here's Joseph. Bazemore finds Joseph. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barnes outside. Puts up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Barnes has got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings.
Well, when Harrison Barnes makes shots like that, confidence grows. He's feeling it. Teammates are going to start feeding off of that.
Kicks it out to Gay. Passes it to Poeltl. Spurs passing it around. And finished off by DeRozan.
Man, guys, he's been a pro for a long time. DeRozan still with the hops to flush. And boy, does he get up quick.
A different look now for San Antonio. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeRozan. White comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for Walker. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Giles checked in for Bagley. Walker comes in for Harrison Barnes. Heald's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
And that one's good. Parker.
Man, that's tough. Parker, a muscular guy, but great body control to bury that shot near the hoop.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Outside, Fox. Good. Fox has got the lead back up to 9 now for Sacramento.
And becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Now here's Mills, guarded by Fox. Down low, Holmes with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Outside, Fox. Count that bucket.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Mills with the steal. Here's White. And that one drops for him. White's got 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Fox, and Poeltl sends it back.
And you got to give appreciation to how Poeltl punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offense.
And so it's Sacramento bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Fox and Bogdanovic pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Giles in at the 5, down low.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Gay kicks to Lyles. White against Hield. It's stolen. Now, here's Fox. He's covered closely. Bogdanovich. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
Murray dishes to White. To the middle. Here's Lyles. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
A different look now for San Antonio. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Derek White. Then for the Kings, Marvin Bagley comes in for Harry Giles. And it's Barnes in for Bogdanovich. But they recover it. Aldridge, the pass to Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Bielitsa passes to Bagley. Back to Bielitsa. Nifty move. Again, Sacramento.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Spurs trail by 6. And it's DeRozan at the elbow. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
And Murray, here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on to De'Aaron Fox. And he makes the first. And so Murray nails both of them. Sacramento leading by 4. Outside, Fox. The drive by Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
You just have to appreciate how hard he's going at it right now. Bagley up there.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Bielitsa against DeRozan, and he converts the layup. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And the technical free throw is good.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Barnes dishes to Bagley. 5 on the clock. Barnes passes to Bagley. That shot off. Aldridge with some nice D. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And guys, I just love watching DeRozan work in the open floor. So good at leaking out and converting.
Outside, Fox. Kicks to Bagley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, when he's looking to score, Bagley becomes a lot more of a problem.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Aldridge has got his first points of the game.
Exceptional shot-making ability there, especially considering the stakes. Aldridge stepping up.
Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
In a game this close, this late,
That kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
And the Kings making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Here's Murray up on top. Guarded by Fox. And Forbes kicks to Lyles. Another one falls for San Antonio. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Murray dishes to Forbes. Back to Murray. It's in!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Got it! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Bagley at 6'11". What an option there late.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Forbes the pass to DeRozan. It counts.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
12 seconds left in the game. And it's blocked. But they get it back. And it's Bjelica with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind.